If you're scratching your head over eBay simple delivery, don't worry, you are not alone. This beginner's guide is for sellers who want the facts minus the faff. It's I'm not here to try and teach you how to suck eggs, but even if you're halfway towards that postmaster status with simple delivery, there might be a few things in this video that you didn't know about. What is simple delivery? eBay Simple Delivery is a prepaid, fixed rate postage system for private UK sellers. When an item sells, eBay provides a prepaid label or the QR code from either Every or Royal Mail based on parcel size and location. Well, who sets the price? eBay sets the delivery price based on parcel size, weight, and value. Rates are set and they are fixed and visible at checkout. Sellers cannot change them. eBay sets that rate and that price. But buyers may choose an express or standard option at checkout. So who takes the money for that postage? Well, with eBay Simple Delivery, eBay handles all the postage payments, not you as the seller. So if the buyer is paying for postage, they will pay the set delivery fee directly to eBay at checkout. The seller never sees or handles that money. It doesn't go into any seller account. If the seller is offering free postage, eBay still sends that prepaid label because eBay still retains control of the simple delivery process. But the cost for that label is deducted from the item's sale price. So the seller pays for the postage indirectly through the final payout. You will not be involved separately for any postage. It's all built into the transaction. So who chooses the courier? Well, eBay chooses the courier. They select the courier automatically. But as a seller, you can exclude either Every or Royal Mail, and you can do that in your simple delivery settings. Though this may affect buyer options and the pricing. So who handles the insurance? Well, eBay covers full protection for loss or damage from the moment the parcel is scanned by the delivery courier right up until it's delivered to the buyer. All insurance responsibilities, any claims, any loss, any damage is handled by eBay and not the responsibility of you as the seller. So that's covered the mechanics of it. Hopefully that's answered a few questions. Now let's get into how it's applied when you do that new listing for the first time when you've only got the option of using eBay Simple Delivery. So we're creating that first listing. eBay will suggest a parcel size and a delivery method based on the item that you're selling. You can accept their suggestion or you can change it if it doesn't match. One of the things to note at this particular time is if you accept the eBay suggestion and it proves to be wrong, because eBay have suggested it, leave it as it is, do not change it, print the label, put it onto the parcel and ship it. Any differences will be covered by eBay. For how long that will stay valid, I have no idea. But at this moment in time, that is what they are doing. You can, however, override that suggestion and choose one of your own. But if you get it wrong and any extra postage is due, so if you think it's going to fit as a large letter, but eBay have recommended a small parcel or medium parcel, and you set it as large letter and it turns out to be a medium parcel, you will be charged for any extra postage and that will be deducted from the item. If eBay can't guess the size, they will give you an option to enter that size manually. And at this point, it will override the simple delivery and it will be back to how you were. This option is very, very few and far between. You then choose who's going to pay for the postage. You have an option that says buyer will pay. You are charging the buyer and they will pay the price at checkout direct to eBay. You then have an option which says seller pays, which is equivalent to free postage. You are offering free delivery if you select that option, and you will pay for the label at the eBay price. It will be deducted from the sale price of your item. So the item sells. What happens next? Once an item is sold in that order, eBay will send you a prepaid label or a QR code. You do not need to buy any postage from any courier. It is automatically done and applied. You will have the option to print that label at home and put it on a parcel and take it. Or if you do not have access to a printer or you don't wish to use a printer, you can parcel up the item, take the QR code on your mobile phone and take that to the drop-off location and they will print a label for you. Well, now it's time to post the item. You can drop it off at a Royal Mail or Every location. If Royal Mail is the carrier that has been selected, or you have opted out to use Every and it's only Royal Mail, you can log on directly to the Royal Mail website and book a collection from your home address or work address for that parcel for a set time. You must, however, post the parcel and make sure you post the parcel within the handling time specified. So tracking and protection. Tracking is automatically uploaded to the order from eBay, from the simple postage mechanism. You're protected if the item is lost or damaged, as long as the courier has scanned that item into their network. You can also ask eBay to remove any negative feedback that is associated with this delivery, should any be left for you. Late deliveries, if they are posted within the handling time and scanned by the courier, will not affect any of your seller ratings. So when will you get paid? You'll usually get paid your money 2 days after delivery is confirmed. Now, all items sent via simple delivery are tracked, and eBay have recently updated the tracking system as of July 2025. So 2 days after confirmed delivery of that item, eBay will release the funds. No extra fees for postage and no transaction fees on the label if you use eBay's recommended simple delivery option. Now, if the buyer paid the postage and you did not use that label for whatever reason, the buyer will automatically, after 30 days, get that money refunded back to them. If you chose to offer free delivery, i.e., you as the seller paid for that label, and for whatever reason you did not use that label, you have to go through a refund process within 14 days to claim that money back from eBay. Now, I have put a total video dedicated for how you can claim that refund and the reasons why you can do that. Go back to the channel homepage and you'll find a link to it. So I'm confined to this little circle in this part of the video, and it's basically transitioning from the old way of doing things. So in the old way, you would choose the courier and select it. In the new simple delivery, eBay chooses that courier and it's Every or Royal Mail. In the old way, you buy the postage and you pay for it. eBay gives you a prepaid label in the new way. In the old way, you had to upload all the tracking details unless you brought a postage label that was offered through the eBay system, and then it would be done automatically. In the new way, you don't upload any tracking details. It's put in against the item. In the old way, you would handle all delivery problems directly with the buyer. In simple delivery, once the courier has scanned it, you wash your hands of it. It is totally up to eBay and the buyer to sort out any issues. So with simple delivery, just a few things to watch out for. Size and weight limits, the maximum 20 kg and the parcel dimensions must fit within what the carrier specifies. There are some excluded items, and these will no way qualify for simple delivery. They're too big or they're too expensive. eBay's insurance will only cover up to so much. And certain international items and also certain items that can't be carried or they don't want to carry, i.e., the insurance. So some liquids and some cosmetics, they are excluded. You'll find a whole list of those on the eBay website. Carrier preferences. You can exclude one of the carriers, but you can't exclude both. I tried that in a video. You can exclude every, or you can exclude Royal Mail. You can't exclude every and Royal Mail. I thought that might turn it off, but it doesn't. And a tip is, in certain categories, if the item you are selling is under £10 and it is below a large letter size, let's think you're selling postcards or first aid covers for stamps or trading cards or electric phone cables, something like that, it will not qualify, or you can opt out of simple delivery and post it how you used to post it. If anyone found that video useful, please leave a comment below, because a couple of people asked about it, and I've really only done that video for maybe 2 people out of the very limited people that watch my videos. But if I can help in any way, shape or form, I'm going to try and do it. It's not all about the money. It's not about the money at all. So if you did find it useful, if you were one of the people that asked for it, then a comment below or a thumbs up would be much appreciated. And if anyone wants anything else covered on a simple, an intermediate, or an advanced level, if I know how to do it, or I can find out and figure out how to do it, just leave a comment whilst I'm doing this and having a look around. Hopefully, having been to the dentist tomorrow, my tooth will be a little bit better. My wallet certainly won't be. But thanks again for everyone.